We need to save our mind from the negative cloud. The negative cloud comes and just grabs your mind and then turns into a question and makes self-righteous and puts everything out. And then that is the way to become miserable. People who are miserable, they all have a big question in their mind. We are an energy field, definitely. Each other's energy affect us. Suppose someone is very angry and they're coming with those vibes, and then of course it affects you. Unless and until you are very well established in yourself, you're very strong, you're very centered, then you take them all as kids.
Yeah.
See, like a school teacher, a nursery school class teacher, kindergarten teacher, she knows kids come with all different emotions. And even if they are jumping around, some is crying, some is yelling, some is angry, it doesn't affect the teacher.
It's true. It's true.
Because you have gone one step ahead to make yourself much stronger. So again here, breathing meditation, as if it is practiced regularly, will keep you in that state of positive energy. So the negative energy doesn't affect you that much as it would otherwise. We need to save our mind from the negative cloud. The negative cloud comes and just grabs your mind and then turns into a question and makes self-righteous and puts everything out. And then that is the way to become miserable. People who are miserable, they all have a big question in their mind. A question for which they don't even want to get the answer. They refuse to take the answer, but they are holding on to the question and struggling. Do you see what I'm saying? An unanswered question ferments inside you and becomes violence. Yesterday I was with a group of young people from Baltimore. And they were all bothered with big questions in their mind. Just they ask the question, someone just listens to them, that is good enough for them, for the time being. They don't even if you answer the questions, they feel offended. If you accept that they have a question, there is an issue, that satisfies them. This is a skill that we all need to learn when we deal with people around us. People come to you asking a question. You think they're sincerely looking for an answer. No, they simply want that you listen to them. Got it? They're not that intelligent to really look for an answer. They want someone who is listening to them, someone who is accommodating them. They want to know that someone understands them. Why does our mind always gets attracted to negativity? Not always get attracted to negativity. Why would you call it negativity if it really gives pleasure? You wouldn't, because it gives you lot of pain, you call it negativity. It appears to give you pleasure, but in fact gives you pain. That is why you call something negative. Right? For example, smoking. Smoking appears to give you pleasure, doesn't really give you pleasure. Look at the face of all those people who smoke. Are they in bliss, in serenity, happy, content? No, there is stress, anger. Why they cannot give up? Because it promises to give you pleasure but gives you pain. That is negativity. What? Definition of negativity is what? It appears to give you pleasure promises you pleasure, but in fact gives you pain and suffering. You sit and gossip about somebody, it appears to give you some pleasure, but what does it leave you with? Sort of negative energy. Your body feels odd, your mind feels awkward. Have you experienced this sort of thing? I heard people say that when you sit and just complain, just say negative, sometimes you find it gives you some sort of pleasure, but in fact it leads you to a state where you get so disgusted about yourself and your own mind and you want to run away from your mind. Running away here, there is not going to help because your mind goes along with you. Wherever you go, your mind goes. It's like someone trying to run away from their own shadow. It chases you. Now, the nature of mind is clinging to negativity because it has moved away from its own nature. A child doesn't do that. So it's not our innate born nature. It has become our second nature to cling on to negativity. 10 positive things and 1 negative thing, mind goes on to that 1 negative, isn't it? So it is wrong to call negativity is our innate nature. No, it has become, it appears as though it is our nature. It has become our second nature. Yeah? Why? Due to stress. Got it? Yeah? There are some things you can do, you do them, and some things you cannot do. And those things you cannot do, thinking about it, it's not happening. You only make yourself miserable. And we get miserable looking at others' behaviors. You cannot correct everybody. You cannot correct everybody, everything in the planet. Whatever you can do, you do and let go. In letting go, you experience samadhi. Bad entities do not exist, but what exists is shadow. See, shadow is not an entity. There is a shadow, and you look at the shadow, you get scared about shadow. Shadow means you are turning your face away from light. But the moment you turn towards the light, shadow disappears. So there are no bad entities. Negative energy you do feel sometimes. And to get out of the negative energy, there are so many ways. There are chantings, there are singing, and there are ancient Sanskrit chants which are very good to generate positive energy. And then meditation and breathing exercise, pranayama, all these help to bring the positive energy. Just go back tonight with this one thought in your mind. You are here to bring peace and harmony in the world, in the society. First, give a smile to yourself every morning when you wake up. Second thing is, think what you can do. What is that you can give to the society? You know, we have always been taking from society. Instead of taking, let's move from the joy of getting to the joy of giving. What is that I can do that I can create waves of happiness? Yeah? What do you see? Good idea? Huh?